Good morning, guys. It's Cheyenne here. It's June 27th, 2026, and I am working on my morning vocal warm-up reading practice. Today, I am working on smooth flow, easy onset, just butter. Now remember I told you guys I use visualization while I'm speaking. Today's visualization will be a nice big old cast iron pan. Not too hot, but definitely a little warmed up. And I've got a big old stick of butter. And I slice it because I'm about to make some pancakes. And I put it in this cast iron. It's not too hot. The butter doesn't start burning or sizzling. It just starts melting. It starts sliding all over the pan. And it's just sliding. And then I pick it up and it slides out of my fingers. And now my fingers are slippery. And then I taste it. It's a little salty. And it slides down my throat. Oh shoot. Now my throat is slippery. Now all the words I'm gonna say is just gonna slide out like the butter. So I'm gonna use that visualization. I'm gonna head there for as much as I can of the story. Let's try it out. But now I don't know, it still doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light would whip it around in the air like a kite. But he'd look simply grand with a great big brass band. A band that's so good should have someone. A band that's so good should have someone to hear it. But it's going so fast that it's hard to keep near it. I'll put it on a trailer, I know they won't mind. If a man sits and listens while hitched on behind. But now is it fair? Is it fair what I've done? That's really too heavy a load for one. I'm gonna start that over, I skipped the line. But now is it fair? Is it fair what I've done? I'll bet those wagons weigh more than a ton. That's really too heavy a load for one beast. I'll give him some helpers. He needs two at least. But now, what worries me is this. Mulberry Street runs into Bliss. Unless there's something I can fix up, there will be an awful traffic mix-up. It takes police to do the trick, to guide them through where the traffic's thick. It takes police to do the trick. They'll never crash now, they'll race at top speed, with Sergeant Mulvaney himself in the lead. The mayor is there and he thinks it is grand, and he raises his hat as they dash by the stand. The mayor is there and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. With the roar of its motor, an airplane appears and dumps out confetti while everyone cheers. And that makes a story that's really not bad, but it still could be better. Suppose that I add a Chinese man who eats with sticks, a big magician doing tricks, a 10-foot beard that needs a comb. No time for more, I'm almost home. I swung round the corner and dashed through the gate. I ran up the steps and I simply felt great. For I had a story that no one could beat. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But Dad said quite calmly, just draw up your stool and tell me the sights on the way home from school. There was so much to tell, I just couldn't begin. Dad looked at me sharply and pulled up his chin. He frowned at me sternly from there in his seat. Was there nothing to look at, no people to greet? Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat? Nothing, I said, growing red as a beet, but a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street. The end. All right, guys, that is my morning vocal warm-up practice, and I was reading And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Remember, if you need any help, just hit me up. And always remember to never give up. All right, guys, have a fantastic day.